So guys, now Silicon Valley Transparency. So from my understanding, this is private property, so I'm guessing they'll more than likely be asking me to leave. The managers are standing outside over there by the golf cart, so as long as they don't see me, they won't ask me to leave. But the call on the radio was that this guy was asleep in his vehicle, and it was suspicious, so they came out here, and looks like he's detained at the moment. They're definitely going through his car. I don't want to get too close, folks, because then the managers are gonna ask me to leave. So, but this is a private community. You know, I can be here until they ask me to leave. So that's kind of what we're doing now. Looks like more cops are arriving, possibly. I'm guessing the ambulance and fire department has arrived as well, because I'm guessing they called 911, and all the first responders are going to show up. Rescue 6 has arrived on scene. You guys have a right to record police interactions. Don't be afraid, guys. It's part of your First Amendment. And if you guys don't know what the First Amendment is, I'll teach it to you guys right now. You have a freedom of speech, freedom of press, freedom of religion, freedom of assembly, and freedom to petition your government for redress of grievances. Right now, what I'm doing is part of the First Amendment. It's freedom of press. One of the things on one of my recent videos, in the title it says that I'm a journalist, and there was someone on there kind of laughing, saying, "Ha ha, you call yourself a journalist." But in reality, what constitutes being a journalist? You working for a news organization, or you recording news and posting it online? That alone makes you a journalist, folks. You know, asking questions, recording and documenting and posting it. Even if you don't post it, you have a freedom of press. And you don't need a press pass to come out here and record. Just like you don't need a religion pass to pray to your God. Just like you don't need a speech pass to say what you'd like. These things are important, folks, to understand. You know, don't be afraid to record and document what you see. I'm guessing this guy picked the wrong place to fucking park and relax. Because the thing about these trailer parks is they consider this shit private property. And there was a sign as I drove in, and it basically lets you know that it's private property. They can ask you to leave. So as of right now, I don't know if they've seen me yet, but they haven't asked me to leave. If they do, I have no choice but to leave. And that guy just ran the stop sign, or the stop right there. Keep that in mind, guys, that's important. Oh shit, here they come. Here they come, folks, get ready. Or maybe not. Go that way. Go that way. So now the cop just kind of looked at me and gave me a glance. Is that how they look at mainstream media news, you know? The local news? Do they look at him with a disdain or a hard look? Like almost like a tactic of intimidation? I don't know if this car's stolen or anything. I don't know if the guy's a bad guy. The call on the radio was that he was suspicious and he was asleep in the vehicle. I mean, I will say that if you're out fucking around and you decide to post up inside a trailer park and you park right next to the fucking managers, it's probably not very smart. You know what I'm saying? Looks like we have somebody out there getting their mail. We'll move up a little bit. These sort of places are really strict, folks. Did they find a gun? Shit, it's a bong. Yeah, it looks like they found a gun. Shit, the lady in the golf cart is behind me. I'm guessing she's gonna ask me to leave.
362 on 20 advising, second half fled, across the street to the WSF. Special 3 times, so.
See if we can get a closer look. That's not the same cop that had an attitude with me the other day, is it? Kind of looks like it. See that blue line flag on the back of that tow truck? Do you guys want to know why a lot of these tow truck companies support the blue line and support cops? The reason being is because a lot of these police departments have contracts with these tow truck companies, and how many of these tow truck companies would survive if they didn't get, you know, these contracts with cops? How many of them would succeed without these contracts? You know, a lot of them make a lot of money by impounding vehicles. Now, are they necessary? Well, possibly. Like, let's say this car, I don't know for sure, but let's say this car is stolen, right? You're gonna need to impound it, or, you know, get it to the actual owner. But yeah, that's exactly why they support the blue line and they propagate, you know, for the cops. It's because of the contracts, it's because of the extra money that they, the bread and the butter, folks. The bread and the butter. They support the bread and the butter. Got this guy backing up right here. I'm not sure exactly why. Girl might be the vehicle. This guy right here was recording me with his phone. He's trying to stay incognito while doing it, but always record the police, folks. And just because you record police, that doesn't mean that you're anti-police, or it doesn't even mean that you're pro-police. Just record any and all interactions, whether it's your police interaction or whether it's somebody else's. Just record and document. It keeps it transparent on both sides, folks. You know, your video could exonerate a cop if somebody says that the cop did something, you know, did something wrong, and let's say the cop didn't do anything wrong. Your video could actually help them out. Let's say if somebody accuses a cop of doing something wrong, hurting them, or planting something, right? Planting something in the vehicle. The cop says he didn't, but what if your video shows that they actually did? You know what I'm saying? Like, it just keeps everything transparent on both sides, folks. Like I said, recording police doesn't mean you're anti-police. Some cops don't like it, some cops don't mind. Like that cop over there with the sunglasses on his head, he kind of nodded his head, like just kind of acknowledging that I was here. He didn't seem to have a bad attitude or nothing. The guy passed by and gave me a dirty look. Maybe he doesn't like transparency. That cop right there just touched his body cam. I don't know if he just turned it on and pointed it towards me. And the right to remain silent. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. They're reading him his Miranda rights. The lady in the golf cart, she's back there with what looks like the maintenance guy. I'm wondering if they're going to come and ask me to get off the property. Not gonna lie, that's a cool looking little bong right there. Looks clean though, doesn't look like he's actually used it. Looks like they did find some kind of white powder residue. If I'm not mistaken, I think there's a gun right there as well. The guy's not even parked in a regular parking spot. Looks like he's parked in between two handicap parking spaces. I think it's important to record police, folks. For one, just lets them know that they're being watched by the people. And you guys, it shouldn't just be me out here recording. You guys get brave, man. Use your phones. You guys got expensive camera equipment in your phones. 20 years ago, that camera equipment would have costed you anywhere from 20 to 100 grand. You know, you guys have really good recording equipment in your phones, in your devices, your handheld devices. Use it, you know. Don't just use your phones for, you know, stupid stuff. Use it to record police and document all this stuff. You guys could uncover all kinds of patterns, all kinds of behavioral patterns, and you guys can figure out what exactly is happening out there. You know, are police doing a good job? Are they doing a bad job? Like I said earlier, just because you record police doesn't mean that you're anti-police, folks. Just means that you like to see things transparent, you know. Like, look, what if cops are getting a bad rep? You know, if you record them and they're doing a good job, well, shit, it shows them in a good light. You see cop, you know, violently brutalizing, you know, handcuffed people and shit like that, then, you know, it just shows them in a bad light. You know, your camera will tell a story. A lot of people like to say, oh, tell the full story, tell the full story. Cops beating the shit out of people. It doesn't tell the full story. Well, shit. You know, if you get everybody's point of view plus the video, then, you know, then you got the full story, folks.
What's up, brother?
What's up, man?
You just record just for yourself or what?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, just to record.
Just cuz?
Yeah, well, I have a YouTube channel, so I post it on there.
Do you do live stream and stuff? Do you follow us?
Not really.
No?
I don't live stream much, but kind of a small channel.
Small channel? You just starting up?
Yeah.
You live here?
You ever heard of San Joaquin Valley Transparency?
No, I've never heard of it.
Really? How long you been on the force?
About a year.
About a year? Here in
Almost a year, actually.
Here in Bakersfield?
Yeah,
So you're still kind of a rookie?
of course.
You didn't work anywhere else before this?
No.
You mind if I get your name and badge number right quick?
Yeah, Ward, 1510.
1510? I appreciate it.
No, yeah, I've only been on for almost a year, so.
Word.
We were
Word.
Academy buds, but.
Man, I can't believe you haven't heard of my channel yet.
No, I haven't. I don't know. You were just standing there recording. I didn't know if you do this like just because or whatever, but.
Yeah, you know what? I'm not anti-police. I just like to record and just kind of throw it out there. Whatever happens,
Hey, man,
happens, you know?
You do whatever you gotta do, brother.
I
We
appreciate
record
it.
Too, so
I
everything,
appreciate it.
like, we do the same thing.
Yeah, yeah.
And everybody records us. We don't care.
Yeah.
As long as, like, when we tell someone to get back or whatever, like right now, you're cool.
Yeah, I'm not trying to get
no,
in
you're good,
between
bro.
or interrupt you guys either.
You enjoy your coffee, whatever. You
I
gotta do.
appreciate it, man.
You never. Do you actually live here?
Not in here.
No, not in here. Okay. So you didn't see this car or anything like that prior to us?
No.
Not mine.
I did hear it on the radio though.
Like the key scanner?
Yeah. You wouldn't mind telling me a little bit about what happened or what you guys found?
Not right now, buddy.
All right.
Just because I don't want to get in trouble for sharing information and stuff that I'm not supposed to.
For sure, makes sense. I did hear a couple clicks. I'm wondering if it was a gun. If you guys found a gun or anything. But
You know what click sound like, right?
yeah. Damn, I think he's gonna share an energy drink with the gentleman in the tow truck. You see, guys, I wasn't disrespectful with this cop or anything. You know, that goes for everyone that says that I'm out here instigating or whatnot. You know, if this cop would have been rude to me, then I mean, you guys already know me. I'd give it back. But he's being respectful and whatnot. He did try to propagate that if he tells me to get back, that I'd have to, but, you know, I kind of understand that, you know, reasonable distance, right? And I would say I'm like 10 feet away, so I'm not too close. You know, I'm not too far. I did hear a little bit of what they were saying. They read him his Miranda rights. Like I said, I did hear some clicks. Calling radio was that the guy was asleep in the vehicle right there. And, I mean, it is parked in between two handicapped parking spots, and this is private property. Nothing that I'm doing here is illegal, folks. Just so you guys know. It is part of your First Amendment right to record, guys. I do believe this cop had a pretty good attitude. He wasn't trying to be rude to me. He did propagate also that they're recording as well, and I didn't really want to get into it, but you know, a lot of times their body cam footage, you know, is edited. Not only that, let me tell you guys something about Bakersfield Police Department. I've done some records requests out here, and they have not given me those records. And I might have to file a lawsuit to get those records. And not only that, but go to the city council meetings. And if you guys are out here in Bakersfield, California, you guys record police, send your videos to recordpolicenow@gmail.com. If you guys go to the city council meetings and you guys are demanding transparency and accountability, you guys definitely can get those videos as well. And if I'm not mistaken, they show those city council meetings on YouTube as well. So, you know, you guys send me some timestamps. Let me know what you guys are doing out here. Let me know what kind of activism or, you know, accountability watch and community watch stuff you guys are doing out here, and I'll be more than happy to highlight you guys and, you know, get your work out there. And, you know, I want to work with the people. You know, I want to work with you guys and help you guys grow and help you guys share your work and stuff like that. So And you guys also reach out to, people that are out there recording police. And it just doesn't have to be in Bakersfield as well. It could be in your communities, your areas. If you guys have videos that you want us to highlight, record and send me your videos. If you guys want to stay anonymous, I can do that for you guys. I won't give up my sources. I'll never give up your email addresses. I'll never give up your names. I'll keep it all private. I'll take it to the grave with me. I can help your channels out, or I can keep you guys anonymous. I'm gonna get the other cop's name and badge number before he heads out as well. And I really like doing what I do, guys. I like being out here. I like recording. It's not only empowering, man. It's definitely empowering, but it's therapeutic as well, guys. Getting over that fear of police and shit like that, it takes a lot, man. And I'm there. I used to run away from cops because I was just scared. But now I record and ask questions. I want to get the partner's name and badge number as well. I want to get your partner's name and badge number right quick. I wanted to get your partner's name and badge number right quick. Mind if I get your name and badge number right quick?
Cole, 1512. Say Cole, 1512.
I appreciate it, guys. So they identified properly. They weren't rude in any way. I try not to interrupt, guys. I try to, do this as respectful as I possibly can. You guys already know, though. I don't take no shit out here. If they try to violate my rights, I'm gonna let them have it. If they treat me with respect, I'm gonna treat them with respect. A lot of times when I come out to these calls, these interactions, I don't know if the guy is a real criminal, or I don't know if they're just targeting people, or I really don't know a lot of times, so I just try to kind of like keep it calm, keep it cool, ask questions if I get a chance. I'm not trying to interrupt either. I'm not trying to intervene. I'm just simply out here recording and documenting, folks. Who knows, like I said, who knows if this guy was innocent, or who knows if he's a hardened criminal, guys. I mean, shit. I tell you what, though, man, if you guys are out there, riding dirty, if you guys get caught up, don't cry about it. You guys want to play the game, then I don't know if this car was stolen. Still trying to understand and comprehend, the whole idea of, voluntarism versus statism. Do I believe that we need police? A lot of times, I say to myself that we don't even really need cops anymore. I mean, let's say this guy was a hardened criminal and he's right here asleep in this private community, right? I mean, shit. if there was no cops, what would the people do? Gather, come over here and fucking jam this guy up? Like, hey, what are you doing here? You know, I still wrestle with that whole idea. Do we need police? Do we not? A lot of times I see cops doing a certain job where I'm like, fuck, I don't want to do that shit. I'd rather pay somebody to do that shit, right? But then at the same time, I'm like, this is what I'm paying for? For cops to violate people's rights and fucking act a fool and shit? And violate people's rights and brutalize the shit out of people? I don't want to pay for that shit. So even myself doing this as long as I have, I still wrestle with the whole idea of it, you know. I mean, we're already here, folks. Does my opinion matter? I don't know, man. That all depends on where you guys take my work and what you guys do with it. Will you guys empower yourselves to record police and do the exact same thing? I hope so. That's kind of, you know, that's kind of what I hope for. I would like to see everybody recording police, holding them accountable. It looks like they might take this guy out to search him some more or something. And this is why it's important to document. Looks like they're gonna let this guy go. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. No, I don't think they're gonna let him go. I like to ask questions out here, guys. Like, how would I have known that this cop, he's only been a cop in Bakersfield for 1 year, he's still a rookie? How would I know that without asking questions, guys? You know, and I think it's my demeanor, you know, doing my best to, you know, not fucking look and act like a jackass when I'm out here. And I'm not saying anybody else is. I appreciate everybody's work out there, no matter how you do it. You know, it's your freedom to record and document these police interactions. So however you want to do it is it's on you. You know, I do my best to do things my way. I mean, like, obviously almost 500,000 of you appreciate my work or subscribe. I'm sure there's a handful of you that are just trolls and want to just follow me and troll me. If there's like a channel out there that I don't like or whatever, I may appreciate their work, but if I don't really like their work, then I just won't subscribe, man. It's a waste of my time, guys. If I was focused on the channels that I didn't like, then I wouldn't be doing what I do. I wouldn't be doing things my way. I would fucking be sitting there wasting my time watching their videos, looking for reasons to talk shit or whatever. But like I said, I do things my way. I always have, I always will. And try to open up dialogue and just talk to these cops. If it wasn't for me doing things my way, I wouldn't have uncovered the patterns that I've uncovered. For instance, cops don't know the First Amendment of the Constitution. They you know, you won't find one video on the internet where a cop gets sworn in and he actually knows the oath that he's swearing to. I challenge everyone and anyone to look. I haven't found it yet. I haven't found that video. all they're doing is repeating something that somebody else is reading to them. So they certainly don't know the oath that they swore to in order to get that gun and a badge. And I think that's that's a huge American embarrassment. That's got to be the biggest hoax perpetrated on the American people, that cops are here to protect and serve. I mean, these police cars used to say protect and serve, but they know they're full of shit, so they've had to take them off the cars. You know, if there's one thing that I would hope, you know, when it's all said and done, when I'm done doing what I do, if there's one thing that I could only hope for is for these cops to at least know the oath that they're swearing to. What they do with that afterwards is beyond me. But if there's one thing that I could change or help change in this country, would be that cops actually learn, you know, at least the First Amendment, the Fourth Amendment, the Fifth Amendment. Some of these things, you know, these things are important. They mirror our natural rights. I know a lot of you understand what I'm talking about when I say natural rights. I've learned a lot from many of you guys. So, and thank you to all of you guys who are out here supporting, giving me all the thumbs up and all the shares, letting people know about my channel. And also thank you to the people that were here at this place who saw me here recording, didn't ask me to leave the property. I definitely appreciate that. I would have liked to ask these cops, you know, if they knew the First Amendment, whatever, but these guys look like they're fucking not really trying to speak too much to the camera. So, yeah, guys, we're just about done here. I wonder if these cops will give me a wave on the way out. We'll see right now. And just to answer that cop, you know, where he said that, you know, we don't mind if you record. Well, I mean, that really doesn't matter if you mind or not, because, you know, it's not your say-so. I can record if I want to. And also to answer when he said, no, we're recording as well, you know. Well, yeah, but you guys tend to delete the footage sometimes to edit the footage, and I won't delete this footage. You know, if cops do something bad, I'm gonna post that shit. And that's the difference between my channel and a lot of other channels as well. I was told by this Fulio out of Arizona that I used to roll with, I don't fuck with that guy no more. He's kind of a backstabber. Where he told me, no, fuck that, only post the videos that get hundreds of thousands of views. And, you know, that guy would not fucking dare post a good interaction with cops. You know, and it makes me wonder if they're actually in this for the right reasons. But hey, I'm not gonna mention any names, and I'm not gonna really talk down on them. Like I said, everybody can do things the way they want to do things. I like to post the good and the bad. I think that's important. I think that shows full transparency. And just so you guys know, I'm the first cop watch and auditing channel out there that put transparency in its channel name. I always wanted to show the good and the bad. Just record, document, and post it. You know, and that, in my opinion, folks, is full transparency. There's a lot of transparency channels out there. You know, shout out to Bay Area Transparency. It's probably the second biggest transparency channel out there. Shout out to all you channels that put transparency in your channel names. I don't know if that was a ode to my channel or whatnot, but I appreciate you guys nonetheless. I love what I do, guys. I love what I do. You know, a lot of times I post a video where cops are trying to violate my rights and they have a smile on their face, and then you'll have people, they'll be like, that cop was nice, you're an asshole. And I'm like, yeah, he may have fucking had a nice smile and had a great tone about himself and looked like he had a great demeanor, but he was still trying to violate my rights. So yeah, fuck off with that shit. I post the good and the bad, folks. I'm not afraid if one of my videos gets 10,000 views and another video gets, 500, 600,000 views. All that has happened here on my channel, folks. All that has happened on my channel. There's a man over there walking this way. I don't know if he's gonna check his mail or if he's just being a little nosy. You guys can see him over there. As long as he don't come over here trying to tell me shit, then he's alright with me. I've had people pass by and say things like, keep recording them, or thank you for being out there. And I'm like, hell yeah, thank you guys. I've had people pass by and say, get a life, loser. My response to that is, we all have a life until we don't anymore. You're not exempt. None of us are exempt. We're all here for a short period of time. We might as well make the best of it. You might as well do what you believe in. And this right here, folks, is what I believe in. Full transparency, police accountability. I don't need to praise cops when they do a good job. They're already rewarded for that. I don't need to sport a blue line flag, or I don't need to back the blue. We already backed the blue by fucking paying our taxes, right? I mean, why propagate? Not only that, to elaborate on that, I always wonder, how the cops pay for some of this stuff. These blue line flags that they put inside the departments, all this back the blue propaganda. I believe that they need this propaganda to garner support. How many videos have we seen of people who used to back the blue, until it happened to them, until their rights were violated? There's also streamer channels out here. There's a lot of streamer channels out here in Bakersfield, and a lot of these guys used to dog me out when they used to see me, like, fuck you, cop hater, fucking yada yada yada. They fucking lick boots. Thank you, officer. They don't even know what the fuck happened, and they're just like, thank you, officer. Fucking pretty much getting on their hands and knees and licking their boots and shit. And cops love that shit. They just drive away like, oh, partner, did you hear that? Oh, you're so great, partner. Oh, did you hear that? Love you, partner. Then they probably bust a slob in there and shit. And then these same fucking streamer channels, these bootlicker channels, I've seen them get their rights violated. Go back to your car. Okay, officer, okay. Like, are you kidding me right now, bro? That was the most embarrassing shit I ever saw. There's this one channel in particular who fucking was threatened with arrest if he didn't get back to his car. And that shit pissed him off. There's another channel out there. I'm not really gonna mention their names because, well, I still think they're on the fence of supporting my channel. I'm not gonna send them any support. A lot of these channels have fucking been rude to me, have tried to dog me out. But there's this one channel in particular who, he's kind of shrugged me off a couple times. I even offered him a book, Dave McCrae's Rise of the Oathbreakers book, because he sent me extra copies. And he's like, no, I don't want it. And I was like, oh shit, like that, all right, well, laters. But later on, the same channel, the same guy, reached out to me on Instagram, and he's like, hey bro, keep doing what you do, man. These cops need it. They're out here violating rights, and now I see it, And I'm like, well, I knew you would, bro. It was only a matter of time. Eventually, you were gonna see it, because These fucking cops don't care. If they're doing something wrong, they do not want you recording that shit. They do not want you recording that shit. If they're fucking up, if they're, you know, brutalizing people, if they're planting evidence, and, you know, I'm not saying any one cop in particular has done that, but I have seen videos of cops doing that shit. You know, there's a lot of cases out here in Bakersfield where cops were actually stealing drugs out of the locker room and fucking reselling it to the streets. You know, they killed their own confidential informant. Shit like that. I've seen some shit out here, guys. And, yeah, cops are not fucking perfect. They don't bleed blue. These motherfuckers will take advantage of certain situations, and they will violate people's rights. All you guys out there blindly backing the blue, back the blue till it happens to you. So I'm guessing it's gonna be, if the car was stolen, I'm guessing it's gonna be his car. Are you alright? Are you alright or what? He said. He wants to be a smartass. It's not my fault your shit got stolen, fool. That shit's happened to us before. You don't see me fucking crying about it. He said, are you alright or what? Motherfucker, are you alright or what? Looks like the cop told him I was alright to record. Are you alright? Not my fault. Shit got stolen. Fucking idiot. Does he tell that shit to the news when they're out here? What's retarded is that blue line flag on your truck, folio. Cops are all done here, guys. Yep. And that's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. That's all she wrote. Shit. You feel me? Like, this guy's on the late train over here. This dude right here passed by and he waved and shit. He said, "What's up?" You're too late, fool. Too late. Somebody already beat you to it. All these tow truck companies have contracts and they all want that tow. They want that quick $800, huh? The fool in the red car got lucky though. He got lucky that that they gave him back his car before towing it. He would have definitely have had to have paid the impound fee. So let me ask you guys, did that impound, that truck, did that tow truck lose money? I don't know yet. But anyhow, I want to say thank you to you guys for tuning in. Thank you for all the support you guys give me and all the channels. We're done with this one here, guys. Peace out.